how's it going, guys? Okay, I did not plan on making this video today, but when I posted a picture about making homemade potato salad, several of you over on Instagram and my Facebook page asked if I could just do a quick video. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys. You know, my mom always made the family potato salad. Every picnic we had, every family function we had, if the food called for it, my mom made the potato salad. And I never got the recipe from her. So when she passed away, that was one of the things that I always wish I had gotten from her. But to be honest, it took me 2 years after she died to even think about making or attempting to make my own potato salad. And of course, the first time I made it, you know, I kind of went on memory of what I thought she had put in it. My mom's potato salad was always very simple. So, of course, the first time I made it, I cried. But I've been making it ever since then, but I've never really shared it with anyone outside of my little immediate family. And over this past weekend for Father's Day, I told you guys in another video, my dad was in town and my sister had a big barbecue. And it was the first time I took my potato salad. And I was kind of nervous about it. I was hoping everybody would like it. Matt loves it, but you know, Matt loves my cooking because he loves me. So I don't think he'd ever tell me that he didn't really like anything that I made. But everyone loved it. In fact, my sister was brought to tears because she said not only did it taste similar to my mom's, but she said it was better than mom's. And I knew then that my mom must have been with me every minute of making the potato salad and gave me a little extra magic to put in it. So that was really nice. And my brother-in-law's mother said it was the best potato salad she had ever tasted in her life. So that was a huge compliment. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to show you guys my big secret potato salad, which isn't a secret at all. It's actually very, very simple. And I'm going to show you guys what I put in it. First off, I use baked potatoes. I do not boil my potatoes. I know my mom used to boil her potatoes, but to me, it kind of changes. Yes, honey. Oh, it kind of changes a little bit of the texture, I think, when you boil potatoes. Yes, honey. Hold on. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. Mommy moment. Okay, sorry, guys. Anyway, boiling the potatoes, I think they come out better baked. So all I do, I don't puncture my potatoes or anything like that. What I do is I scrub them up really good, get them nice and clean, dry them off a bit, and then I roll them in oil. Now, I usually use olive oil, but this time I use vegetable oil. It doesn't really matter. Whatever oil you have on hand, I usually use whatever I have extra of. Roll them in oil and then bake them. I bake mine at 400 degrees for an hour. And then puncture it in the center of like the biggest potato that you have with a sharp steak knife is what I use. And if it pierces through easily, you know your potatoes are done. There's no stabbing it with a fork or anything like that. Super, super easy. The skins, when you let them sit and rest, come right off. It makes peeling them super easy. And I think it just has a better texture. So I use baked potatoes. I also use eggs. Now these are brown eggs that are grain-fed. I just think, well, I think they have a better flavor, but also they don't upset my stomach. I can't handle white store-bought regular eggs anymore. Just my system cannot handle it. So these are the grain-fed brown ones. I use green onion, or I grew up calling them scallions. Hellmann's mayonnaise. You want a really good mayonnaise. You want one that you really enjoy. There's nothing worse, you know, because it's a main ingredient in your potato salad, you really want it to be a mayonnaise that you enjoy tasting. So don't pick anything that you don't like eating, like on a sandwich or a burger. I also add salt, just regular salt. I add chives to mine. Now I have a fresh chive plant out my front door in the front, like our little patio area. But it's bald because I've used it up. So I have to wait for more to grow. So until then, I'm just going to use the dried chives. I like a little chives in it, and the mayonnaise will kind of reconstitute it a bit if you're using dried. And then of course some black pepper. You can also use some paprika just to garnish the top. But that's it. That's all I put in my potato salad. Now I know my mom used to use like regular onions, and sometimes she put celery in it and all of that, and that's all up to you if you want to add that. But this is how I make it. It's very, very simple. It's very easy, and I'm all about quick, easy, fast, and inexpensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and slice up my my green onions. I'm going to get my potatoes kind of out of their skins, and then I kind of cube it up. And then but once I get my potatoes in there, I have to crack and peel my eggs. So once I get all the prepping done and thrown in a bowl, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, just quickly, how I get my potatoes out, and the key to, I think the key to really good potato salad is making sure, kind of like pie, everything is cold. This is how I do it. I just stand it on end, and that oil will make it so that it is really easy just to kind of glide across that skin. And now, you know, if you wanted to save the skins and, you know, cut them in half and then you could stuff them and all that, you can do that. I don't have any cheese or bacon with me today, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just keeping it simple for myself today. And this is how I do it. It's really easy. That skin will kind of come right off and pretty much keep your potato intact. So just how I do it. You might have a different way, and that's, as my dad says, that's fine, whatever works for you. This is what works for me. And then what I do is I will just cut that potato up and then add it right into my bowl here. Alright guys, now we're on to the eggs. I have peeled them and washed them off, and I just rough chop them up. And I always save one, of course, for the top for garnish. So now I'm going to grab a potato masher. And I just use a little one. And I'm just going to go ahead and mash this together a bit. To me, it just makes a creamier potato salad. Like I said, it's all in what you like. My mom used to like the potato salad really chunky. But I don't enjoy eating big chunks of potato when I have potato salad. So you do what you like. Okay, so now that I have it to the consistency I like, I'm going to go ahead and add my mayonnaise. Now, I can't really tell you how much to add. It's all going to be personal preference, the way you like it. I like to make it a little bit wetter because as it sits in the fridge and gets cold, it'll firm up a bit. So I would say maybe a cup of mayonnaise. I hope that recorded. What a day. Alright, if that didn't record, I went ahead and added my chives, my green onions, about a half a teaspoon of salt, and about a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. And I use it's the restaurant, more of the coarse grain, I guess you would call it. And that is it. I am going to add a little bit of mayo, more mayo to it. It's a little, it's kind of perfect, so I know when it sets up in the fridge, it's actually going to end up being a little dry. So I like it a little bit creamier. So as it sets up, it will be creamy. Alright, so now with that, I'm going to go ahead and taste test it. Really good. Perfect. Okay. So now, alright, now I'm going to transfer it to a prettier bowl. We're having company for dinner tonight. My 16-year-old has a girl that he likes a lot. I wanted mom and Stad, that's what they call Matt, stepdad's dad, to meet her. So she's over right now. We're swimming down at the pool, and then we're going to have her over for dinner. And we're having hamburgers and coleslaw, and of course, homemade potato salad made from scratch. Alright, so I want this to at least look halfway decent when it's on my table. So there we have it. Now, once I have this out, I'm going to get a clean spoon here. Just kind of flatten it just a little. And then on my last egg here, just going to slice it. And put the biggest piece in the center. And then we're going to put, I have some Szeged Hungarian spice, paprika, and I'm just going to dust over, and then just a couple little sprinkles, a little sprinkle of parsley, and then I'm going to put some saran wrap over this, and that is it, guys. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it, and that is my homemade potato salad. It's super easy. I like to make potato salad when I do my meal planning. I like to meal plan potato salad in like some kind of like either hamburger or hot dog or barbecued pulled pork or pulled chicken dinner after I make something like I don't know, something with a baked potato. That way I can make extra baked potatoes, throw them in the fridge, and the next day I know I can use them to make homemade potato salad. And it's just a great way too to use up a leftover. If you have a big cookout and you have leftover potatoes from your grilling, you know, you can make a homemade potato salad with it. So that is it, guys. It's super easy. So let me know what you think. Comment down below. Of course, like my video, share it all around. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and all that jazz. All that wonderful jazz YouTube says that I should say at the end of my videos. I'm just a mom, and I just make YouTube videos. That's it. Alright, guys. I will be seeing you later. Bye.